Hey everyone, I know this is different from the videos I normally do, but I just really wanted to share my theory with you guys. I'm not very good at theories, so some things I say might not make complete sense, but I'll try my best. So this is my theory about time travel in Tears of the Kingdom. So in the most recent trailer, you can see that the Sanctum is restored back to normal. It's most likely the same with the whole castle as well. And we all know that Death Mountain has malice coming out of it. And we also know above the Hebra region there's a big tornado. But in these shots here, you can see that Death Mountain hasn't erupted with malice and the big tornado above Hebra isn't there. And when we go to this shot of Zelda, we can see that the storm above Farron is gone. This could also just be a case of once you defeat a certain boss or complete a certain dungeon, it goes away. But let's keep going. Also, the last time we see Zelda and Link was in the cave before she fell, so maybe when she fell into the past, or a different world. To help this theory, we can listen to this part of the trailer here when Link's in his elevator. It almost sounds like it's saying the future. Take a listen. And one more time. So maybe this elevator brings you down, which is the past. Which would make sense since when she fell into the past, where there's no storms and no malice seen. And then when you go up, the elevator brings you to the future, which is the present, where there's malice, storms, and other things that we can't see where Zelda is, which is presumably the past. And maybe the elevator goes even higher into the actual future. Maybe that's where we'll be able to see what happens to Hyrule so we know how to defeat Ganon or even Demise. This also kinda links up with the Skyward Sword theory from my other video, where the events of Skyward Sword is before and after Tears of the Kingdom, because in Skyward Sword the islands in the sky were made after a great calamity. And the islands from Tears of the Kingdom are presumably made after a great calamity. And the logo is an Ouroboros, a snake eating itself. It's a symbol of a loop, which can mean the Zelda timeline is a loop. And at the end of Skyward Sword, Demise curses everyone to a cycle without end. And if Demise returns in Tears of the Kingdom, we can go into the future to see what has happened and try to alter the future. Also, this other lady that we see in the trailer could be Hylia, or maybe this is just Zelda but in her ultimate form. And before the events of Skyward Sword, Hylia is fighting off the forces of evil, which is almost exactly what we'll probably be doing in Tears of the Kingdom. It all makes sense now, and back to the shot of Zelda here where she says,
Link! You must find me.
I don't think it would be too hard for Link to find her on a random floating island, so that's also why I think she's in the past. Also, I'd like to add that recall lets you take things back in time, so that kinda adds to the whole thing. I hope you like this theory. I'd love to hear what you think in the comments. And also make sure to go check out LimTube's video on this. It's a really good video. But that will be the end of this video. Thank you everyone for watching, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!